not only did he have the recruiting issues in Louisville per se, but he also had the embarrassing sex scandal, if you recall, before that at Louisville.
Right.
You know, and then he had some on court stuff where he wasn't successful at the Celtics. But if you think about those recruiting the last recruiting scandal with the prostitutes and the strippers and everything under him, you would think that after the sex scandal that, you know, the guy made a lot of money. He had won that second championship. He won one with Louisville. We know about his 96 championship with Kentucky. Wouldn't you think that he would just kind of 67 years old, retire, lay low, go down to South Florida? No, he gets back out there and, you know, he goes to, was it Iona or whatever?
Yeah,
you know, makes the name stuff there. Gets to the tournament, that team. And then he does this here at St. John's, and he's got this record for like the most teams in a tournament or something like that.
I believe it's 7 teams.
Yeah, 7 teams.
Boston College. He has
Kentucky,
Louisville, Iona, St. John's. I'm missing.
I think Providence is the other one.
Providence.
Yeah. So what kind of comeback? Let's start with Pitino. I mean, what kind of comeback story is that, man?
The thing that gets this whole buzz up about him is that he's from New York, man. He's a New Yorker. So,
yeah,
you know, everybody here in New York, they love. I mean, he was even the coach of the Knicks for like 5 minutes. Like, they all support him, man. Like, even when he went up north to Iona, like, there was so much support and love poured out to him because he came back. Like, and he's a hard worker. He starts from nothing and brings these programs up. And that's the thing, man. That's the, you know, like the grittiness. Yeah, he had issues. We all have issues, but it's basketball. Yeah. And people in New York, they love basketball because there's always a winner and there's always a loser. And if you keep winning, people love you and they scream your name. But when you lose, you get thrown under the truck, man. And Rick Pitino, he ain't been under many tires, bro. And even if it wasn't even like he wasn't even flattened out. It was more like a muddy tire, and he just washed up, came back clean. I mean, you know, and those kind of things, man, they resonate with people, especially those who support basketball and who love basketball in New York, man. He's old school. He don't take junk from people. Like,
are you surprised that he made this kind of comeback though?
No,
he's 70, you know.
Yeah, I don't, because when he came out of Iona and he went to St. John's, everybody was like, he's gonna make a difference, but we don't know what kind, right? Yeah. It was either gonna be a really bad plane crash, or it was gonna be like, yeah, you know, this guy did what he's supposed to do, and he always does what he's supposed to do. He gets in with the kids, he makes the kids believe, and I think that's the true testament of what a good coach is, because the kids that play for him, the young guys that play for him, the young men that play for him, they run through a wall for him, man, because he knows what he's talking about. And this team right now in St. John's, you can look up and down that roster and you'll be like, I don't know if these guys they'll start on almost all the teams in any top 5 conference, but these guys, they're doing what they're doing. They're playing together, and they're doing it here at St. John's, and that's the difference. They're doing it here in New York. You know, Pitino's from New York. St. John's is an old historical basketball location that, you know, has been missing from the limelight for a lot of years, and they, you know, this is something that resonates with the people, you know, from the old hood, man, and that's where all this is coming from. Like,